I feel like everybody and their mother has seen this clip or the sign-ups of our boy Wax having like 30 attack speed on Nexus with Jinx, you know, and a lot of people saw this and they're like commenting about how Jinx is just absolutely broken. This should not be in the game. The new patch is bad, and Freak is bad. He's making bad changes to the game. Okay, so let me how can I say? Let me educate you. Okay, let me show you that. Let me open your eyes. Like maybe you don't know what you're talking about, right? Because I feel like a lot of people see the game in a different way than I do, and I feel like I see the game in a like a brighter light. It's gonna make sense what I'm about to tell you, and let's first of all talk about what Freak said about this stacks on stacks passive on Jinx, and a lot of people tell me I'm a Freak fanboy. People hate Freak for some reason. You know, I made a whole video about this here, and give it a watch if you still think Freak is bad. Okay, I feel like it's worth it. It's gonna open your eyes. Okay, anyway. So Freak, this is what he has to say about this.
I think these are good changes. I'm a really big fan of excitement changes. I keep doing it. That aren't actually a lot of power. This is my favorite kind of change because it doesn't actually impact how much you win that much, but it does give Jinx players that 1 in 10 sick pop-offs. That is exactly why League of Legends is fun. The individual snowballing where you get to be the all-star, that 1 in 15 games, like that is pretty much the reason people play League. I'm oversimplifying, but like this kind of thing, very big deal.
There you go. See, like basically they made Jinx fun for the guys, for the people that play her, and made it so this change is not broken. And you know why? Because you have Rengar, you jump on Jinx, she gets one shot, right? She cannot defend herself. Like Jinx, how can Jinx defend herself against an assassin? Chompers, but chompers don't work half the time if you watch my gameplay on Twitch. Chompers just don't work half the time. It's so annoying. And you can't defend yourself with Jinx. You just can't. It's impossible. So this kind of change is so good for the game. And I'd like to show you some proof that, you know, this kind of change doesn't impact much. And even in this clip here, do you think last patch Jinx here wouldn't have ended the game anyway? Like, so what if she got the passive and she ended the game like 5 seconds sooner? Does that matter? Like the game is over anyway. Does it matter? No. And I'll show another example of this. And something similar, you know, like at the Nexus, whatever. But it's like, you know, like I have to outplay the heck out of my enemies. First of all, flash the Velvet Thingy Magic, the knock-up, and then sidestep the Caitlyn trap and net that's coming towards me. You see? I have to sidestep those so I can finish the kill, get my passives, and at this point, don't you think that last patch, without the attack speed scaling, I wouldn't be able to win the game anyway? It's like, you know, does it even make a difference? Yeah, sure, there's a Jax coming here, but, you know, I place chompers here, right? I go to the left, and it's like, can Jax really, like, stop me? No, right? And he's low HP, I probably win the 1v1 even without chompers. Yeah, I did say chompers don't work half the time, but I mean, against Rengar that jumps instantly, you're dead, right? But if you see a Jax becoming helicopter towards you, you can place your chompers like 1 second before she jumps, and you're safe, right? So yeah, this is just an example where the Jinx buffs don't matter, and here it's like, and I'm only talking about the stacks on stacks change, like the passive stacking change. Like they don't matter, they don't change the outcome of the game. It just feels good, it's a fun change. And here's another example of this. Doesn't even matter that she got a double. And you know, like what I wanna say here is that I'm gaming. Do you think a little more attack speed that I got from Echo, 25% extra attack speed that I got from Echo, helped me kill Soraka there? Not really. She would have been dead anyway, right? And the health change, you know, the more health per level and more Doran Blade health, like that would have saved me here. So like before this, no difference here. It's same Jinx, right? But I'll show you an example where this actually mattered, like the extra HP, for example, here, you know. I'm 20 HP, Doran Blade change, Jinx level 10, that's like 40 more HP, 45. You know, this is when it mattered, right? And I made a whole video about this here, this one. When I reviewed the patch a little bit and why it's such a good change, like such a good patch for the game overall. So yeah, like, honestly, I want to say that the Jinx buffs, they don't mean that much. Like, the Jinx buffs themselves didn't make her S tier all of a sudden from, you know, 50.75% win rate from, let's see, last patch 48%. Like, it's not the Jinx buffs that made this, right? Because, you know, like, first of all, like, Jinx has been 48% win rate the whole season. It's been annoying. And yet, with 48% win rate, it's like, you know, I was able to reach Challenger. Where's that video? There you go. I only played Jinx. I reached rank 1 Jinx worldwide. And this is rank 4, but I was rank 1 once. But anyway, I reached Challenger while only playing Jinx, right? Look, there you go. 58% win rate Jinx only, right? It's possible even with 48% win rate champion. And it's like people blame like Jinx 50.75% win rate. Jinx is broken. She got tiny buffs and she's broken. But like, why is nobody talking about the other 10 champions above Jinx that have higher win rates, you know? Nobody's talking about it. Like, nobody's talking about the Lethality Kate build is so popular now. Nobody's even talking about it. And she just gets one-shots people, you know? And like, nobody talks about that. And again, like, it's not the Jinx buffs that made this difference, it's the other buffs that made this difference, you know? Like, where's my video? You know, the, what do you call them? The anti-snowball buffs, right? They made Drake's mean less, they made Death Timer less, they made turret plates give less. And in return, games are longer. And if games are longer, Jinx has more time to buy items, so Jinx is stronger, right? That's it. And people keep saying Jinx is overpowered right now, and they complain that Rix is a freak. Is a freak. He's bad. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Even though, like, I feel like, again, he's the only guy from the balance team that is willing to make videos, like 2-hour videos, and talk about the changes they make to the game that we all play and love, you know? And now the meta is shifted finally in favor of the ADCs, because ADCs want items late game. And everybody's complaining because, oh my god, ADC broken, ADC got items. And meanwhile, ADCs have to stay in bot lane and share XP with their support, and they're always like 2 or 3 levels behind everybody else. Why is nobody talking about this, right? No, nobody talks about this. And here is an ADC player, I'm just 3 levels behind everybody, even though I have more CS most of the time. And it just doesn't make any sense, right? And nobody's talking about that, no? Like, oh, I'm a jungler, my role that was like 30% stronger than it should have been for the last few years. It got nerfed finally, and all the junglers are just, this is broken now, no, unplayable game, bleh, you know? Guys, meta changes, and you gotta adapt. Like, one champion cannot be OP non-stop in the meta. Things change. And it's just crazy to me that people don't realize it, and people just instantly jump to conclusions and throw death threats and who knows what to other people because their champion is just not as good anymore in this meta, you know? And again, I reached Challenger by playing Jinx when she was 48% win rate. So you know what that means? That means no matter what champion you play, you can reach Challenger if you're good enough. Isn't that, like, it's true? Like, you can't tell me it's not true. Like, if you play any champion in any meta, in any patch, with that champion you can reach Challenger. I'm not talking about rank 1, okay? Rank 1 is whatever. But who the heck wants rank 1? Like, there's only 0.01 people are Challenger, no? The rest, 99.99%, they just have no idea. They just maybe wanna reach the Challenger rank. And instead of complaining about the meta, the champions, it's like, pick one champion that you enjoy and play that champion, become really good with that champion, and there's no way to climb, right? That's all I have to say. Like, stop being mad about the game. Like, I'm complaining about the game all the time when I'm streaming, right? When I'm playing League. But it's like, I don't go on Twitter and post death threats about right freak or stuff like that, you know, or I'm not constantly like arguing in in-game chat, this champ broken, or it's about mentality too. I don't keep flaming my teammates because they're freaking dog shit. It's like the teammates you get, you can't control anyway. Why even bother? Focus on yourself, focus on how you play, on your champion, or champions if you're multiple, you know. It's good to play like at least 3 champions, but honestly, being OTP makes it so you don't focus on your champion, you just focus on the game more, you know? It's about consistency. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I had to make this video because it's just insane how people complain so much, man. It's like I've been I haven't been enjoying this game for the last few months, and finally, you know, my champion is from 48% win rate to above 50, and I'm having fun, the time of my life, and everybody's just really negative and is complaining, you know. It's just crazy to me. Like, come on, like we take turns, you know. Jungle has been broken, mid has been broken, top has been broken, support is always broken because it's just ROM make the game. It's like ADCs are here like I'm 3 of us behind, I have more CS, I get 1 shot, I buy LDR, I don't deal damage to tanks anyway. Yeah, but now finally things have changed because games are longer, I get to get my items, you know. But it's like, I've never really complained, I never posted on Twitter death threats and complained about, oh, my champion is not bro. No, I played Jinx and he's challenger, you know. It's like, okay, enough, guys. I hope I made my point clear, and you know, like, let's stop being so negative about League of Legends. And Freak, of course. And you know, League is a fun game. You know, I play Jinx, I go brrr, you know, it's fun. You know, we play this game for fun. In a couple of weeks, we get Nexus Blitz. It's even more fun. You know, like, there's more to this game than just solo queue. You know, especially now that solo queue MMR seems to be a bit broken, right? MMR in solo queue is a bit broken. But you know what? Who cares about MMR if you just improve eventually, right? So it's fine. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much with this video, and I hope you understand my point, you know? I hope you understand that League of Legends is a beautiful game, and we all love it because it's just fun. It's a well-made game, and we are also all addicted to it, let's be honest. We're addicted to playing League. But yeah, like, let's stop being so negative about everything in the game, and all the other players. Why are we negative towards the other players? We're in the same boat here. And let's actually start enjoying the game for once, right? So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Goodbye.